Thank you so much, our viewers. We members of the New Nigerian Youth Organization are here again today to look at another aspect of the work we've been doing. My name is Marcel Iwajuma as usual, and I'm from Imo State. So on my far right is...
I'm Ugo Israel from Cross River State.
I'm Olute Kumishola from Kogi State.
Okay, thank you so much, wonderful volunteer corps members, for being here again with us today. Since 1983, when the president, Mohamed Buhari, when he was a military head of state, that was when I personally started hearing about war against corruption, war against indiscipline, war against mismanagement of public funds. So when we started this process, we have now done analysis and said, we have been talking about war against corruption, war against indiscipline, war against mismanagement of public funds. And yet, corruption gets bolder and bigger every day. So we've done analysis on this platform, and we have said one of the root causes of corruption in this country is poor parenting. Yeah. We have said it in this platform. And the energy, the fertilizer, the strength corruption has is what? From wrong values. Young people value what is not right. So they pursue what they value with all their energy, and it leads to corruption. But in this war against corruption, war against indiscipline, we want to say, anytime you mention war, it means to stop it, there has to be a weapon. Yes. Is it not? Sure. You don't fight a war without a weapon. True. You need a weapon, you need to know the site,
yes,
of
location
of the war. And then you need to know the enemy you are fighting. Sometimes you want to know the number of the enemy. How many are the enemies? But of course, you know that Plutarch said Spartans, they don't ask how many the enemies are. They want to know the location, because they know they are prepared to go and fight. So we are prepared. So for us here in the platform, we members of the New Nigerian Youth Organization, we've done our analysis, we've done research. We have come to know that the weapon every Nigerian needs, the weapon young people need, is the right knowledge, about what is happening around you. Yes. With the right knowledge, you develop interest. Sure. And once you're able to develop interest, you participate in the process. Yeah. And for you to actually participate in the process and make your voice heard, it has to be under an organization. And remember, as a citizen, you have the right to form or to belong in an organization. And so, within the organization, you should be able to have a clear vision and clear objective of what you are pursuing.
Thank you so much, sir. So, why this level of corruption in our country? Why? We were taught from primary school that democracy is the best form of government because of its inbuilt checks and oversight. So why is it still that our level of corruption in the country is still high? It's worse, it's growing worse every day. Why?
Okay, thank you so much, member. We share in that sentiment, and that is where I say that, of course, we've done a research, and part of these things we are discussing, came up in the research we did. In democracy does not work on itself. It doesn't work in a society that is set against itself. In a society that is divided against itself, democracy cannot work. It's the best form of government, we agree, but it needs some ingredients. So for democracy actually to work, you need to do what? Have knowledge about the concepts, because democracy uses foreign concepts and terminologies. One, you must have the right knowledge about the process. Again, you must have the interest to participate. If you don't have the interest to participate, other people will keep on taking decisions on your behalf. Again, you need an organization. Whether it is a community organization, whether it is a non-profit, whether it is a civil society, you need to come stick together. And that is why what politicians do is they try to divide the people against themselves so that we don't come together. But however, the office of the citizen is the most important office in a democracy. The office of the citizen.
Yeah.
We have the office of the president, we have the office of the senator, we have the office of the... But the office of the citizen is the most important office in a democracy. There, you will see, in that office of the citizen, that is where you see your representative. Whether it is in the House of Assembly, in the Senate, or anywhere, it is in the office of the citizen. And that is where you will seek clarification. And you ask me, where is this office? The office is the constituency office.
Yeah.
Whether you want to understand it or not, the office is a constituency office. And every Nigerian has a constituency office. And that is their contact point. That is where you make your voice heard. Some people will tell you, forget about this grammar in democracy, that it doesn't work. No, it is a lie, it works. And if anybody tells you that it doesn't work, it is a lie from the bottomless pit of corruption. You need to overcome it and participate.
You know, this constituency office, a lot of people are not aware of constituency office in the first place. They don't even know that you have an office called the constituency office. And if this office does not exist, it simply means your representatives have abandoned their assignment. They've abandoned the reason why you put them there. That's a simple way to explain it. Because if these offices are not there, these offices are there for them to be able to get feedback from people they want to go and represent. Just for instance, now you send somebody to go and do something for you, and there's no means of getting a feedback from that person. That means there's no way it can work.
Yeah, sure. We agree. In fact, what we are doing, let me say it is a public enlightenment program.
Yes.
Our democracy, there is democracy everywhere and different types of democracy, but the democracy we have in Nigeria uses alien language. It uses foreign language and foreign concepts. So this, makes it difficult for people to do what? To understand and do what? To follow. So in a democracy, there is a duty. There is a duty, there is responsibility, and somebody should be held accountable.
Yes.
That is the only way it works. There are many reasons why corruption persists in Nigeria. And one of them is the inability of community members to come together and they have a common agenda.
United front, yes.
United front, either to engage their representative or to draw up a plan for themselves. And this is why I remember when he was the governor, one of the things he did was to come and dissolve the town union in the community.
Wow.
He just woke up one day and dissolved the town union and set up a different structure that now made the community members to start fighting against themselves.
And the divide and conquer strategy.
And divide and conquer. So wonderful people. We'll keep on talking about these issues. Our salvation is in our own hands. It is either we participate and we change the way things are done, or we continue to be in the same. Thank you so much. Please be kind to follow us on our Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
We love you.